My name is Omar Lopez. I work for A.E.P. Texas, and I have been selected as the Community Advocate of the Year. I like to tell people that I'm a writer by nature, and that's a lot of what I do at A.E.P. Texas in the Corporate Communications Department. But I think at the heart of that is I really like people. I like telling their stories. I like hearing their stories and learning about them. So as a writer, I get to live in someone else's world for just a small part of time and then come back to my world and tell the rest of the world about it. And I really think that's at the heart of volunteering and being a community advocate, because I like to say that you should really volunteer because you can. I find such passionate volunteers when I work at the American Cancer Society or down at Case-Based Contemporary, at Metro Ministries, or even here at the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. I find fierce advocates for business and minority-owned businesses and women-owned businesses, and that's very empowering to someone like me. I'm a minority in the world, and that may change in the next decade, but for now I still am. So it really is helpful to someone like me to meet other individuals who are passionate about what they do and what they believe. And a lot of times that passion comes after hours, it comes after work hours, it comes on the weekends, on Saturdays and Sundays. Volunteering and being a community advocate, I think a lot of it also means sacrificing your personal time for the good of where we live and for the good of where we are. Volunteering is a lot of work. I think a lot of times people think if I just show up and stay for a couple hours, I volunteered, and that's great, but I think anyone who's ever worked for a nonprofit can tell you that nonprofits depend on volunteers. They depend on their skill set. They depend on their passion. They depend on their commitment to the cause to get things done. But year after year, my mother and my father would get us up and volunteer at the Special Olympics, get us up and volunteer at this event or that event. And it really made an impression on me. And a lot of times my brothers and I would ask, why do we have to do this? And my parents would always say, because you can, because you have a responsibility to your community, to your family, to your home, and to yourself, to be the best person that you can, but also take that out into the community. So I really have to thank my family. I've made some amazing friends at Case-Based Contemporary. I'm the chair of the board this year, and putting on the Dia de los Muertos festival downtown was a labor of love for a lot of people, but working together, it's amazing what you can do, what you can bring to a community. I have a great home life. I have a partner of 13 years who have for many times says, no, you go volunteer. I'll stay here. I'm not gonna wake up at Saturday morning at 5 in the morning. You go and do that, which is just fine, but he provides a very solid base for me. And he's also probably the best reflection that I can ever have. If I have a question, if I have an issue, if I really need an opinion about something that's going on in my life, I'm able to ask, and I get a very educated, focused answer. And he answers with the best intentions to make me the best person that I can be. And I'm very grateful for that. So I really encourage members to renew. I encourage people to join, because it really is an organization that brings people together for the good of business, and it moves it forward in this city.